I got to get this out now. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. I don't want to add the things in post. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a beautiful statue. It is in Wall Street right now. It's a 7-year-old girl standing up to a bull. It was done by, put up there by State Street Global Advisors in order to encourage other financial groups to hire women. But what it has inadvertently become is a brilliant art piece that shows how totally lost and backwards liberals are and how dumb the entire PC narrative is. I mean, what is a better example of stupid bravery and false ego than having a 7-year-old girl stand up to a bull? But it gets way stupider than that. They actually think the statue's brave. Liberals love it. They love this symbol, and I love it too. This is what's happened with the left. They've gone so far full circle with their lunacy that I see their points, I see their art, and I go, yeah, you're right. That is a great symbol of you guys. It is a great symbol of how dumb and dangerous you are putting a little girl in front of a bull. But Representative Carolyn Maloney, this was in the New York Post, she said, the statue has touched hearts across the world with its symbolism of the resiliency of women. Look at her. That statue is standing in the freezing cold, wearing no shirt, and standing up to a bull, because that's totally impossible, and a bull would rip her throat out if she were ever in front of it. If we were to let you guys drive the boat, a little girl would be dead. So yes, I love this statue. Now, the New Yorkers want it to be permanent, as that New York Post said, but there was a controversy about a week ago where some Wall Street bro, they call him a Wall Street bro even in the New York Times, but this is some feminist blog, photo of Wall Street bro humping fearless girl statue shows why we need feminism. And again, I agree. It's a great symbol of why you guys are complete retards. Do you think he's serious? Do you think that he wants to make love to a child? No, you're being willfully ignorant because you're so desperate for bad guys that you just fabricate enemies and ignore jokes. This is called a guy who's had 7 beers, goofing around, taking a funny picture. It is not an example of why we need feminism, but your outrage and this statue is a great example of why feminism has become completely retarded. And this brings me to CNN, who are proud of this statue for being so brave. Pull up this tweet they put out. They are proud of a statue for, quote unquote, standing her ground. We had a brutal blizzard recently in New York, and the statue refused to budge. It's almost like this statue is a statue. Can you believe how brave it is to stand up to a bull? And again, I love this art. Because you dummies think a 7-year-old girl can stand up to a bull who would just insert its horn into her neck and tear her head off. That's what would happen if I let you guys run the place. This is your hatred for money and males and men and white men and America and capitalism, all summed up in one ridiculously naive piece of art. And that's what's happened here. MAGA guys have taken it over. They love this statue. In fact, the Gothamist just published a bunch of pictures of these guys. They keep putting a MAGA hat on. It keeps getting ripped off, and thrown away, and they put it back, and they put it back. There's something like this in Glasgow. They put a pylon on this dude who doesn't want a pylon on his head, and they just keep putting a pylon back on. I don't know why these pictures are all from behind. Come on, guys. But they keep putting an American flag around her, and they keep putting on a MAGA hat because they recognize what this statue really means. And this is a great quote on Facebook that really sums up exactly what I'm trying to say about this phenomenal art piece that is actually accidentally dead on. Can you pull that up? So there's a monument to the suicidal hubris of modern women and their inability to discern their actual abilities versus their inflated egos. Look at that. Just scroll down so we can look at this. This is what happens with this whole, I should be allowed to get wasted. We need to teach men not to rape. And I can kick a Nazi's ass, and showing up at these rallies where they want to fight and punch a Nazi in the face. And I can take on anything. And I don't need to have babies. That's lame. Childbirth is corny. I'm a man. I can do pull-ups. I'm in the Marines. I'm a judo master. No, you're not, ladies. But if it makes you feel better to pretend, then keep on keeping on. Because the beauty of the patriarchy is we allow for all freedom, including stupid idiots who think they're invincible. Hey guys, thanks for checking out that video. I do a show that you got to pay for, subscribe to. It's called How's It Going, eh? And I talk to interesting people about interesting stuff, and it's very serious and educational and political and smart. You can subscribe by clicking here.